Are there any questions?
There's about 5 more minutes left before we need to wrap up. Or any last comments from our esteemed panel to wrap up any other thoughts from the day?
I just wanted to round back on the manufacturer. What do the vendors need to do from a medical equipment device standpoint? It's been interesting to see that there have been some mergers and acquisitions, but there's also still a lot of, I think, opinions or subjective experience that some clients have with systems that used to be proprietary that have now tried to market themselves as doing something different. And so I do think that the vendor community can learn, for example, from what the imaging department, or the imaging vendors did with DICOM. They all got around a standard. You know, we're pushing them now to get to a facility room standard so that, you know, a nuke med room and a CT room and a RAD and an RNF can all be sort of fit within the same reasonable dimensions. So I think it's up to us as the community of healthcare providers, designers, consultants to give the vendors that feedback, and they love it. You know, they want to know what can they be doing differently. But as much as I see vendors grouping together, for example, the GEs, the Siemens, you know, the Philips that offer this huge palette of products, from monitoring to imaging to, you know, smaller devices of care, anesthesia machines, those types of things. We still have customers that want to do the boutique selections. They want to choose best in breed anesthesia. They want to choose best in breed monitoring. They want to choose imaging separately. And so I don't think that we're going to see that changing. As much as the vendors want to pull together and offer that palette, it still won't be selected that way.
And sort of tying these various things together, I mean, one of the things that, you know, we talked about all these different challenges and struggles that people have. I mean, the reality of it is that this is an incredibly exciting time in healthcare, where we have new models of care that are allowing us to do really innovative things. We've got great technologies coming in, and we struggle to sort out which are the right technology, but we have just the ability to provide much higher quality care in a much more safe manner to a vast increased number of patients and consumers, and also shift from sick care to wellness. We have a lot of great things that we can do. So I think that's what's really exciting about healthcare right now. It's interesting about healthcare technology right now. So as difficult and challenging, you know, this growth spurt is in healthcare, it's really going to result in a much better system overall.
Well, thank you very much. I think that's going to conclude our panel today. Let's give the panel a warm round of applause. Thank you very much. Expertise is wonderful. And to wrap up our session, Michael Brown from our team has a few announcements and other instructions.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you all again for being here. Panelists, thank you very much. Very entertaining, very informational. So first, for those of you who did not give a business card at the beginning, at the door, if you have one now that you'd like to give Tony Nagy, we'll be walking around so we can draw for a door prize and participate in that. So we'll be doing that. First, I'd like to extend a thank you for our technology partners. I'm going to go through them, and they're set up out in the vestibule area as well as in here. Please take a chance to walk around, get to know them a little bit, get to talk about the technology and how that can affect your clinical outcomes, of course, and how they can help you with your organization. First, Tim Sterling and team with Advantech, Mike Lynch and team with ASCOM, Warren McCarty with CommScope, Bryce Brigham with Connectivity Wireless, Greg Heinz and team with Futura, Aaron Figley with Life Systems, Greg Kelly, Lynx Broadband, Mark Miller with Primex, Glenn McKinn with Syntech Solutions, Mary York with Vocera, and last but not least, Amy Lauder and team with Z-Band. So if you'd all give them a warm round of applause. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your ongoing support and our partnership with technology implementation.